Welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. Today, the project of the day is making wooden crosses. These will be going to the order of the RNDM, which are the nuns out here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. These are going to be cut out. They're going to be wood burnt for the RNDM and then the cross in between, and then rounded out and all that. What the gentleman's going to do is he has boxes that are urns that he places these on top, and then the ashes go in and they go underground and so on and so forth. So today we're going to be using the scroll saw. I would be using my bandsaw, but the guy at the store sold me the wrong size of blade. I guess it's my own fault for not knowing, but yeah, that's what's going to happen. So again, we will be cutting these out, wood burning the cross in the middle, the RNDM, and we will be rounding out the edges flat on the bottom, and then sanding, and then basically putting a two-part epoxy on, which I use the pour-on, which is from Michael's, which will make it solid. Now, these of course will be going in the ground, so it's not the issue of them having to be, you know, super great looking, I guess, in a sense. I shouldn't say that. They should be good looking because they'll be seen first, then they'll be placed into the ground as for the urn. So stay tuned, and we will have more video on this, and we'll post it. So what I did was I ended up cutting the cross out. Unfortunately, my scroll saw, the blade broke, so I had to use my jigsaw, and now what I'm doing is I'm sanding it down so it's pretty close to where I'm at. What I'll be doing is just rounding out the edges and then sanding it down, and then we'll go through the burning process. Rounding out the edges with a rounded rasp bit. It's called a bass. It's a 6-inch, but if you can see in here, there's a couple of little cut marks from the bandsaw up here too. There's one, so we'll be taking those out as best as we can. So as I'm working on it, the bandsaw ended up, or not the bandsaw, the scroll saw ended up breaking, and it ended up putting marks on the inside. So I'm going to try to get my bandsaw working either today or tomorrow. It'll make it a lot easier to cut. But we'll just work on this one. This is the first one, so it's getting there. It just needs a little bit of work. And like I said, then we're going to round out. We're going to do a round out of the top. Then we'll be sanding it down. Okay. So we sanded it down, and now we're just going to give it a wet kind of a rub. We're going to get all the dust off, and you can see this is what we're at for what it looks like. So we're just trying to get all the dust out, and what it'll do also is it'll raise the grain, meaning that you'll see it a lot nicer. Important to get all the dust off before we put the burning on it too. So we're going to let it dry for about 10 minutes or so. It's pretty nice out. I could probably just leave it out in the sun, and then we'll do the burning, and then we'll put a little bit of stain on it, or we may just end up clear coating it, and then when that's dry, we'll go to the resin epoxy. Okay, so here's the finished product, but it's still wet because it's got the two-part epoxy on it. It's drying. It'll take about well, it says anywhere from 12 to 24 hours to dry. So right now it's just sitting on a little cap. I didn't do the backside because the backside is not going to be necessary because it's going to be stuck on there. So hopefully it'll dry evenly, which it should. It always kind of looks blotchy in the pictures only because it's very shiny, but you can see it's there. And then I used the leftovers. What do I have? I think I'm going to be doing this one anyway, so I just put wooden letters for now. And basically what it'll do is it'll preserve it. Like, you can go outside with this stuff on it. My snake sticks, or any of my walking sticks, never had an issue with them chipping or wearing out from weather. Not that I've heard of, but anyway. So yeah, that's the finished product on that one. Thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, and share if you can. Just trying to get myself out there with YouTube, and have a great day. Don't forget to choose your own path.